The Euro-Japanese yen currency pair is setting up nicely and could drop like a rock. I like to trade Forex daily charts when a nice consolidation appears. Doesn't happen as often as I would like, but hang around. I'll show you a nice setup on the Euro-yen pair. Hi, this is Tim from Trading Strategy Guides. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Euro-yen has a really nice looking daily consolidation, and we're going to take a look at that shortly. But first, remember you can speed this video up by clicking the gear icon in the lower right of the video and selecting a new speed. Now let's take a look at some of our open trades. Boston Beer still moving up nicely. A little bit of a pause day today. I'm moving my stop up to 367.65 to lock in 617. This is just under Friday's big move. That came on big volume too, so I'm confident of this move, and we'll see where it goes from here. Euro USD dropped like a rock today. Took out my stop at 113.30, but that was for 119 pips on the second half, so I'll take it. I always say I'll take it, I guess, as if there's some alternative to taking it, right? I discussed this trade in the special webinar last week, so some of you may have missed it. This thing triggered today, S&P 500. I like to trade the E-mini futures. You can find this pattern on any of the S&P charts, whichever instruments you would prefer to trade. I entered right here at 29.6825. The ATR was 29.92. So the stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR below the entry, or 29.2337. First target is 1 ATR above, or 29.9825. I entered half size because it didn't quite make it to the average. I wish I could fudge since it's so close, but what's the point of even having rules if you're always going to break them, right? I entered this half size. Now we wait. I really like this continuation triangle on the Euro-yen. It's just almost perfect. It's a nice downtrend into the pattern right here. Very regular looking pattern with got 3 touches on this side, 2 touches on this side. Officially, this line would have to be confirmed by another touch, but I still like it. So typically you would expect this pattern to break in the same direction as the trend coming into it, hence the name continuation triangle. My only concern here is that there's only a small drop in the volume and a small drop in the volatility. There is a drop, however. As you know, a drop in volume here, and the volatility demonstrated by the ATR here, which shows us the average length of the last 14 candles. These two combined are a signal of trader disinterest in this pattern. So traders are getting bored, basically. In my experience, the more bored they are, the bigger the explosion when the price breaks out of the pattern. So I like to see a nice drop in the volume, and the volatility isn't quite there yet. But these triangles usually don't break out until they hit like 3/4 of their length, so I wouldn't expect this pattern to break out until it got down in here somewhere. So there's still time. I'd like to see it hang in the pattern for a couple of more weeks and see more volume and volatility drop over those couple of weeks. Having said that, I would still take a trade in either direction if we get a candle close on either side of this triangle with sufficient volume. So this is the plan. We're going to buy a daily close above the triangle, or we're going to sell a daily close below the triangle. I want to see at least average volume on the breaking candle to trade full size. So the blue line here is the volume. I would like to see the volume bar reach the average right here. You can see the numbers right here. Left number is the actual volume, and the right number is the volume average. I'll go half size as long as there is at least 75% of the average volume. The stop loss will be 1.5 times the ATR. You can find the ATR right here on the breaking candle. In this case, the stop loss would be 0.647 times 1.5, which is about 0.95 or so. First target will be 1 times the ATR. So if this breaks out to the upside, first target will be above, stop loss will be below. If it breaks to the downside, we'll be selling, stop loss will be above, first target will be below. I just say that to make sure that we're all on the same page. If you want more details about how I manage my trades, check out the trade management video from a few weeks ago. I'll put the link below the video. Now, it's everyone's favorite time, trading maxim time. And today, again, we're drawing from the archives. According to the dictionary, a maxim is a general truth, fundamental principle, or a rule of conduct, or sometimes just a proverbial saying. I use these maxims to help me in my trading, but also in my life focus. Wish I could claim credit for these, but most of them come from my reading or from friends who suggest them in the trading rooms. I add them to my list whenever I find something that fits me. I hope they're as helpful to you as they are to me. And from the archive today, trading maxim number 40. A loss is not a loss, it's a business expense. Your mindset is the most important part of your success as a trader. If you have stinking thinking, you will trade poorly. So, start changing your mindset by changing the way you think about certain things. A loss is not a loss, it's a business expense. Losing is part of your job as a trader, so don't think of it as losing. Think of it as the cost of doing business. Don't forget, this is our trade plan. We're going to buy a close above the triangle or sell a close below the triangle. Breakout candle must be at least 100% of the average volume for a full-size position, but you can go half-size if you have at least 75% of the average volume. Your stop loss will be 1.5 ATRs behind your entry, and your first target will be 1 ATR ahead of your entry. And remember to check out the trade management video if you need more details about how we do this. The link will be below. And remember, Trading Strategy Guides has got great trade signals from the Strike Trader Elite Trade Signals. You'll get Forex trade signals on a dozen or so pairs on different time frames, all based on the Strike Trader Elite system. Look below the video here for a link to the free signals on the Telegraph application. I'll also post a link to my video that explains the Strike Trader Elite system. And be sure to come back to Trading Strategy Guides every week on Monday and Friday for my analysis videos, and on Wednesday morning for my training webinar. And check out the blog for great trading strategies. I'll put the link below. Also, follow me on Twitter. If things happen between my videos, I'll post them there. I'll put my Twitter link below as well. And tell your friends about us. Help us make this the best trading channel on the internet. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up below. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.